This one's gonna be legendary.
Ain't never gonna know.
We rolling? Mark the shooter. We good?
We rolling. What's
Yes,
poppin',
yes.
Mark?
Yes. You ready? You ready?
Oh, been ready.
You already know what it is, man. You be the underboss, the apex. Fuego Talk is back with my partner and co-host Sauce King's in the building, and the one and only Fleur de Canela. The lovely,
love
the
that you
beautiful,
said it.
the talented Nicole Garcia, aka at Fleur de Canela on IG. How are you, beautiful?
Welcome back.
Thank you for coming back.
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
Yes,
Beautiful.
that's awesome.
Yes.
That makes me feel good. 'Cause
Every
now I don't feel
shitty
bad.
Uber drive is worth the shit.
Shouts to the shitty Uber
Shout out to the
drivers.
Uber driver for taking so long.
Yeah.
Bro.
You made
Oh,
it.
God.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're happy you're here.
I'm happy to
Listen,
be here.
They say that all good things are worth the wait. So
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? It's definitely worth the wait to have Canelita
This
back
is
with
special.
us.
This is special.
Yes,
this
absolutely.
is Fuego Talk. Nothing is hidden here.
So since pretty much everything that we did last time is non-existent, let's talk
Except
about
in our
Exilios. Yes, whatever. It's a memory, but well, not everything because the music came out real good.
Oh, yeah.
But let's talk
I
about
haven't seen
Exilios and all the
Okay.
things that you have going on because I want to
Let's do
clip
it.
that right away.
that.
So
Okay.
let them know Exilios where it's playing at.
Okay.
And where they can come and catch it. Are we doing free drinks this Friday as well?
Yes,
or no?
it's every Friday. So for the
So
next 2
every
weeks,
Friday, free drinks.
I'm gonna say it in English and Spanish.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Right?
Yes, perfect.
So for the next 2 weeks, which is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm in a play and it's called Exilios. It's all in Spanish, and it's based in Cuba about a family that struggles with, keeping it together as a family because of the politics at the time and all that. But come see me. I'm going to be performing. So, and it's free drinks Friday. And it's going to be in Miami Lakes.
Okay.
mainstreetplayers.com/tickets.
There you go.
There you go.
Do you want to say that in
In
Spanish?
In
Spanish.
Spanish.
There you
Wow.
go.
Dios
Round
mío.
two.
Okay.
Slate.
Okay.
Teniente Demetrio.
Teniente Demetrio. Damn, I need some water. But, so, todos los viernes, sábados y domingos voy a estar en Main Street Players para la obra de arte que se llama Exilios. Se trata de una familia en Cuba y ellos van a demostrar cómo hicieron en ese tiempo con todo lo que estaba pasando en Cuba para ser familia. Es una obra de arte que se trata de eso. So, cuando lleguen, todos los viernes por la próxima semana y la que sigue va a ser free drinks. So,
Tragos, bebidas
bebidas
gratis.
gratis.
Bebidas gratis.
Bebidas
todos
gratis.
Los viernes.
Nice.
Todos los viernes, ¿verdad?
Los viernes y entonces el sábado y domingo por las próximas 2 semanas pueden conseguir sus boletos en mainstreetplayers.com/boletos.
Nice.
So, o puedes ir a Instagram y hacerlo.
En el Instagram, ¿cómo es?
I'm butchering my Spanish right
No, but
now.
it's good. Main Street Players on Instagram, right?
Yes.
At Mainstream Players.
Yes.
At Main Street Players on Instagram.
I was gonna ask, since you're talking about what you do as a profession right now, when they could see you, how did you get started in acting? What brought you?
That's a really good question.
What brought you into
actually.
that world?
So when I was very young, like I would say 5,
Okay.
around that time, I loved watching TV, and I was just always so inspired by everything I saw on TV,
Nice. Mm-hmm.
right? And then you're like, oh my God, like I want to do that. And I've always had that thought. I've always been like, I really want to do that from very young. So, those little radio, we used to listen to the radio.
Right.
So, I would hear like, does your child want to be on television? And I would be like, Mom, please take me. She finally took me, and I always get callbacks, but then it would always be your child has to finish this whole entire school.
Course or whatever. Yeah.
I
it's gonna
finished the whole
cost
John Casablanca
thousands.
shit. I did it all.
Yeah.
I did
Thousands
it all.
of dollars, right?
Yeah, my mom paid like a good $2,500
Okay.
for that, and at the time she was paying like weekly.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I love that she did that for me, because at least I had that experience. But as soon as they said, "Oh, I'm gonna choose you," they're like, "Oh yeah, we love you. We're gonna choose you." oh, but you need to pay for this now.
Yes, of course.
It's all the industry is so difficult. So I gave up on it after a while. I was kind of like, and life comes in the way, and you just, my teenage years.
Backtrack. Party.
And then after I had Lena, I had someone very, very important tell me, what do you want to do? Are you really living right now?
Ooh, right.
Before I started college and everything, because I dropped out in 11th grade. I got my GED when I was pregnant, and I had my GED, right? Yeah. And I was like, okay, it's there. But then when this person asked me that, I was like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Part of it was pride. Part of it was anger. Part of it was a lot. All of these emotions mixed up in that one moment, and I didn't want to admit it or say it out loud, because you don't want to say. It's not that you hate what you want to do. It's more of, I hate that I gave up on it, so don't remind me of it, because then I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Right? So in that moment, I was like, fuck, I want to be an actress. And they're like, so do it. And it was such a tough love that I needed. I needed that slap in the face.
You need the kick in the butt sometimes.
Yeah, and so I went to college, and I didn't even start with theater, actually. I started with psychology.
Okay.
And then when I transferred into FIU, when I got my associates, I transferred into FIU, and I was still in psychology. I did a whole semester, got an A in statistics. Wow. Oh my God, I hate math.
Impressive.
But I can't stand math, and that shows you how much I wanted it, And so, and then I was like, I talked to this person. I'm like, the same person that encouraged me. I was like, hey, I don't think I want to have my major in psychology anymore. I would walk by the Department of Theater, and I'd be like, why am I not here?
Yeah.
And the name was Herbert and Nicole something. I forgot. I'm so sorry. But my name was on there, and it's so random because I'm sure there's been many Nicoles that have passed by there. But just in my moment, I was like, wow.
What about you?
It was like, I should be here. It was just proof, confirmation for me.
So you had a calling.
So I had, and so I had to and I mean, that didn't get me my opportunity. That whole experience just has thickened my skin. To be able to get closer.
To the dream.
So I had to make the whole call to the administration office, I want to change my major. Okay, but you have to do this. And it was so complicated. I'm like, look, can I just keep my psychology minor, finish it, and finish my major? Because it was going to be a whole bunch of... And then I ended up leaving 3 semesters before I was supposed to graduate.
Wow.
But that's because I want to be an actress. I don't want to be a professor.
Right.
And I think I was shortchanged either way where I was going. And... in the sense of I didn't feel like I was being, as a student, appreciated,
You're still not fulfilled. I could tell it bothers you.
Yeah, meaning I would always want to go back to another school. I applied for a scholarship here and there, and I'm still looking, but then it's like, you know what? Maybe that's not my way, and I'm okay with that.
I'd venture to say that you're well on your way, though.
Yeah, I agree.
I think this play is doing great for you.
It is. It's pushing me. Because last Saturday, I was like, oh.
Let's talk a little bit about Teniente Demetrio.
Ooh, that's a hard one.
Yeah. Because, it's interesting to me that you're playing, number one, it's a male character, no?
Yes,
it was written for a male.
I feel like it's whatever you think it is.
Right. But, of course. That obviously from...
But it was written for a male.
From the creative... from the thespian
it was written
standpoint.
for a male.
Right. But you've taken it on with no problems, and you're killing it. Right? You're doing a good job, right?
So.
She smiles.
I hope so.
I haven't seen it for myself. I got to go out there and check it out this week. Hopefully this weekend we can make some time to go check it out.
Please. There's 2 weeks left.
But yeah,
there's 2 weeks
talk
left.
about playing a Cuban military lieutenant.
Okay. Primero que todo.
I love it.
That's first of all in English.
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all,
you have to be stern, no? You have to be very...
I'm up there but I'm also kind of like I don't give up.
Right.
I walk in, I love it. So I'm going to give a little spoiler. Maybe it's not even a spoiler anymore. It's probably just un agarre.
Right.
I walk in, I knock on the door, right? And I say, good morning, right? When she opens the door, I say, ¿Puedo pasar? She doesn't even have a chance to respond. I'm already walking in.
Right.
I own this place.
Very arrogant. That's the vibe.
So there's arrogance to it.
Of course.
And you know what? I'm not going to lie. You know where I channel that moment? And because, people see me afterwards. they're like, oh my God, you're completely, like the other day I walked out in my actual clothes and there were still people out there and they're like, Teniente. I was like, hi, you know, because, right. But in that moment, the way that I'm able to channel it is me basically thinking of something that just makes me very angry.
Right. Okay.
And I'm able to like just fucking bring it out.
Channel it. You can channel it through.
I just like,
through
I
that
take a
anger.
deep breath and I'm like, and as soon as I'm about to get on there, I'm like I just have an attitude. Like I
It came out.
like I just sit down and I throw my papers and I look at her and I'm the one who came to your house and she's staring at me and I'm there like, what? Like, you know, like I like, you know what I mean? Like she's staring at me and I'm looking at her. That's how they are a little bit though. Yeah. It's like, why are you staring at me? I'm not allowed to be here. Like, you know? So I have that, like that demeanor. And it was really, really difficult at first because I was like, why? I'm such a bubbly, nice person.
Bubbly.
But I could channel some fucking
anger.
Yeah,
some demonic anger.
You know?
So talk about that experience. What is it like? What's it like going on stage and
okay, first of all,
and rocking the crowd?
This is my first live play since 2018. Okay, my first play ever. And funny enough, my other play was a freaking cop too, just in like medieval France. Right. So it's crazy when I got the cop again. I was like, oh, okay. Nice.
Medieval France. What play was that?
They're typecasting me here. What happened?
What play was that? Medieval France.
So it was Moliere, Tartuffe. So it was in Broward College, and I did that. So this right now is my second play in years.
You did that. Let them
and
know.
Yeah,
you did that.
And you know what? I want to add a side note to this, and then we'll come back. But just really quick, I went to Starbucks one day right after I did that play. That was 22 or 23. No, 22. And I was at Starbucks in Sawgrass, and this girl, the girl that was taking my order, like she was checking me out, she goes, oh my God, you're the girl from like Broward College.
Ooh,
and
wow,
I was
nice.
like,
recognized.
how did I'm like,
yeah,
what? Like, no, how do you?
How did she recognize you?
I was literally, I had a monologue at the end of the play for like 2 weeks. Like it was just one time, but she remembered me. Wow. And that to me, I once told myself, and that's funny because that goes back to what you asked me. When I'm about to go on stage and I feel anything, I remember moments like that where I'm like, she remembered me, you know? And that's something that I even told myself one day. I was like, if I don't ever make it any farther than this, I'm so happy that happened. Like, I can always go back and just feel fulfilled a little bit, you know? Right. But yeah, that going on stage it can be a little nerve-wracking, but I think once you're on there, it's life or death. We always pray before we go on stage, and I told that to my friend the other night, and he was like, dude, I don't understand why actors fucking pray before they go on stage.
It's for mental preparation.
And I literally looked at him, I'm like, bro, you don't understand. It is life or death on that stage.
Absolutely.
Like, he's like, dude, like, you could just mess it up. I'm like, no, you can't.
Yeah, there's no.
The show must go on. Yeah. It's it has to start and it has to have a finish. Yep. And I am the only thing that is here to execute that. So the pressure is hard, but pressure will always bring out the best in you.
Nice.
Because every time out there, and as soon as I get off, I'm like,
yeah.
So let me ask you,
ooh.
Are you enjoying working with the cast?
Absolutely.
Everybody gets along?
Yeah? Everyone's so sweet.
Small casts like that are always fun,
but
right? It's always cool.
We laugh.
It's like a little family, right?
Yes. In a very short time, we've become very close, and like moments where it's been hard for me, they've been very supportive. Like, it's okay. Like, we're here. And, you know, now we always pray before we go on stage. So everyone prays every.
It's a beautiful thing.
Like we switch over.
Amen.
Yeah, and I think after this it's gonna be like a wow, I'm gonna miss you guys, kind of, you know, like it's an experience for sure.
So when is it running?
There, that's it.
No, it ends a couple weeks.
Okay, so not this weekend. So this weekend we're open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Next Sunday is the last day.
Okay, good.
So how long did it run for? That's why you're saying it's gonna end.
July 21st it opened.
Oh, okay.
So I would say this is like
right?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, it's 12 performances, but only on weekends.
Okay.
So
yeah, that's about 2 months of work. 3 months of work.
I think it's good for you to have that under your belt, though. Have these
That's for the
Absolutely.
resume.
these kind of live performances, right?
Yes.
Do you prefer? What do you like this better, or do you like the
I
film?
like film.
You like film?
I'm a
Yeah.
film girl.
There you
Really?
go.
But I was like, I haven't performed in so long and I miss it.
Right.
Right. And I needed it. And this just live is like, okay, this is like even because film, I love just because it's more of like, I like the very small movements. I love that theater. You can be very open, right? You can be very exaggerated, but film just has like this warmth
It's subtle,
to it.
yeah.
I love that you can just feel very intensely in that, you can definitely feel it in theater as well, but
in the shot. Mhm, in the
right,
shot.
right. So, but in theater, you're going based off like live, like I kid you not, all my performances have had something different.
Really?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah.
So every time you go out there, you feel like you perform differently.
Every time.
It's a different.
For me, at least, I don't know if that happens to others, but every single time there's at least something I can notice. I was like, I did that different last time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, oh, but it worked this time. Like, it's an energy that just bounces off the other people.
Right.
Like, if that person, let's say they didn't say their line, or I didn't say my line, or, we just literally always make it work. It always works. And you're like, no one noticed.
Yeah, it has to fall on time, on the
But
cue.
that's how you know we can read each other.
Yeah.
Like, and we can work together. This is my worst fear because it's been done to me. I wrote a whole play in Broward College for my theater appreciation class. Wrote a whole motherfucking play. I still have it in my little, ¿cómo se dice?
Notes.
Thumb drive.
Thumb drive. I had like 3 of those in college. I wrote this whole play, casted because we had to do that for our ending, and I casted everybody in there. I was like, okay, everyone forgot their lines. Everyone. I literally ran out of there crying. And
Wow.
I was like 21. Imagínate, I ran out, and Lena's dad's like, are you serious right now? You're crying? Get your ass back in there.
That's one way to look
Tough
at it.
love.
Yeah, that's one way to
No,
look
but
at
I needed that because I was like, okay, I have to go handle it. You're right. Like, he was like, it's okay. And then after, I feel like that's when I was able to like, okay, I was able to, because you handled it. But now I don't know how I could, it was my worst fear of getting on stage and not having someone have your back. That's another fear that I always have too, because I don't realize that, hey, we do have each other's backs, you know?
Absolutely.
Like, we always kind of look at the script and we're like, hey, by the way, I'm going to tell you this right here. So that's your cue. Like, we're working as a team. And then when you come see it, it's like, you can see it as a work of art.
Yeah.
Every time. That's why it could be different for a little bit, but it's always a work of art, I think.
It's special to be part of something like that, right?
Yeah, it is. And I love it. If it makes me feel like everything is worth it, even though sometimes I wake up and I'm like, I just want to go to sleep.
Yeah. It's a lot of stress. It's a lot of
It
pressure.
can be. It
It's a lot of
can
pressure.
be. It's a lot.
But
But
you look like you're glowing, though. You look so happy.
really?
Yeah,
It's
like
gonna
I
be
just
her
see it.
birthday in
Yeah.
a couple of days.
Yeah. Well, yeah, your birthday,
Oh,
right?
it is my birthday on Saturday. Woo!
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
27.
Awesome. A happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's great. You gotta do something for a birthday.
Yes. I'm gonna go to karaoke. I told you guys.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna be there, but I also have to perform on my birthday.
Right, that's what I was gonna say. You got to play that day.
Yeah, I do. It's gonna be really cool. I feel everyone knows it's my birthday there, and they're like, "Yeah, I've performed on my birthday." I feel like it's very special.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay,
So you're doing the karaoke afterwards.
yeah. It's gonna be like around 10:30, 11. I'm gonna get there. I'll just probably. I don't even know. That's the plans might change.
Right.
Because what if there's no karaoke thing open?
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how long these places are
We'll
open.
make a karaoke thing for you.
Well,
Outside.
I would love that.
Outside.
In the rain, like.
The gas station.
we already did that. We already did that. That's already in the can.
The gas station.
Those are good.
God, that's great.
Those things
The
came
gas
out great,
station
by the
was-
way.
I can't wait to see them. I'm kind of scared to see
Yeah.
them, but
No,
yeah.
those are awesome. Those came out
Really?
great. Yeah. The only thing bad was the audio, but whatever.
The car.
I don't even
was
wanna bring
corrupted.
that up,
We
yeah.
don't talk about that. God is good. God is good, and only He knows why.
Yes. But thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you so much.
Of course.
I've always had your back. I appreciate you, and I see like a great deal
Let's
of
take a
potential
shot.
in you. Yeah, let's do it.
Please.
Let's take a shot.
I don't have.
This is the shot for the Uber.
Salud for Walter Mercado.
No.
You guys remember that?
Yeah.
For
your-
Exilios and for
your-
Exilios.
Exili-
And for Walter Mercado, rest in peace. Mucho, pero mucho amor.
Mucho y mucho
This is
amor.
for the Uber driver.
Yes. and And for my dog Eunice, she out right now. She caught a cold, so
sleep.
she out right now. But she's the horoscope expert. She's the
Oh, we
astrology expert in the team.
I would
man.
love that. I need that. I need that. Oh,
Yeah, hopefully
So
she wakes up better.
what's next then? Now we set this play up.
What's
so
next?
What's next after this? So when this ends for you,
Do you have anything lined up after the play?
What's the game plan?
I think
after
I
this?
might have like a quick little part in a short film for you. If you
that's
want,
what you were
if
telling.
wanna do
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'm down
Yeah.
because I'm done with this soon. I'm not really working that much. I have like a flexible schedule,
Okay.
but I think I have more time for that.
We'll talk a little
Absolutely.
bit off camera. I'll let you know.
Yeah. Absolutely, because I feel, and that's the one thing I want to say too. If we have more time, I'm not sure how much time we have,
Of
but
course, we got all the time in the world
ooh,
for
okay,
you. Whatever you want.
thank you. Okay, so I was gonna say I don't know if I want to. I need to work. You know, I need to have a full-time job,
Yeah, strong.
right? But lately, I've just been thinking like a lot of the jobs that I've been getting. Absolutely.
She's like, I need to work. Sound like myself. I need to work. Like that was
Oh,
like
this guy,
that's
man.
It
deep.
came from the
I
heart.
need
Always
to
needs
work.
to work.
I need
Like you
to
sound like
work
myself. Like I tell people, you know, I'm addicted to work. So if you're around me, all you're gonna do is work.
because you have. Yeah, as for me,
And yet
I know I
nobody
have
works.
not there.
And hashtag nobody works. Sorry.
Yeah, nobody works. I'm sorry.
Nobody wants to work.
Hashtag. That's a new thing we're promoting. Hashtag nobody works.
No, but that's
sorry.
why I love her because she's got
she's
that
like,
spunk.
I need to work.
She's like, yes.
Because she
let's do
knows
it.
she knows what's in it at the end of the day. That's why. That's
I
why
think
you
so.
work hard, because people have goals and other people
Yes.
don't have goals.
Absolutely.
So that's the difference.
She
And
right
definitely
we
has
talked
the
about
ambition
that
and
last
the
time,
drive,
where
yeah.
it was like, I wish, like I was saying, like I secretly envy people who just like live life. Just live life.
It's nonchalantly.
You're just
going
living
through-
life. I want to live life too.
Yeah, nonchalant, just
But
going
you know
through
what?
it.
But you know what? You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad. I'm glad I don't just live. I'm glad I fight through all of it, because it just something like the other day I was talking to myself and I was saying I had those thoughts of like, damn, like I just want to have a normal life, like, you know.
But normal. There's no
And then
such
it's
thing.
but then you get those thoughts and then you're just like, but like, do you really? Like, no.
Normal is
no,
boring.
it-
Normal is boring.
I know, but it's when the fight gets so, it's like pressuring you,
Yeah.
and you're just like, oh, okay, but you
Right.
can't cave.
That's
You
when
can't
you can.
settle
That's when you
and
have
you
to
can't-
be strong.
Cave.
That's when the
Exactly.
pressure,
And you should
pressure,
never settle.
pressure
And
makes
I'm
diamonds.
here, so I haven't.
Mhm.
You're a gangster.
But thank you.
Yes.
Coming from Broward.
Yes.
We're in
Nah,
Dade
she's a
County and
G.
she's pulling up from
Nah,
Broward.
she got
Just
that-
know.
she got that
If
Dade
you know,
County
you know,
heart.
you know, you know.
She got that Dade
But
County
I'm
heart,
saying it's
though.
from the next
Yes.
county and they're
Let's
here with
take a shot
us.
to that.
Yes.
I'm
let's
just
take a shot.
it's not like it's right back down the street.
Cheers.
That's another county. Putting in that work.
You
It's
know,
another county. We pro women here.
I love that you say that, because
Talk to them.
I was raised in the 305 in Dade
Mm-hmm.
County. It's so weird saying that, but I was, and I don't know. I feel like that shit was really hard. Like I was such a timid soul at one point, and Miami just fucked
Corrupt.
me.
Hey, Miami will do it to you.
The corruptness in Miami still exists.
Miami will do it to you.
Dude, I
Still
am
exists.
still a little. I'm traumatized. Please tell me we have all of this.
We have all of it. We have all of it. This is a
gonna get
movie.
better.
I
It's
swear
gonna
to
get
God,
better.
this is
Yeah.
a movie.
But go ahead, speak about the corruptness
Okay,
in Miami.
So I'll
Okay, wait. So you
I
grew
thought
up
you
in
were gonna tell you
Miami?
a really cool
No,
story.
no, wait. So you grew up in Miami? I thought you were always in Broward.
So no, when
So you grew up in
let
Miami.
me tell you. When I first moved here, I was 2, and I moved to Miami Beach, like 65th
so
and
where you
Collins.
came from too before?
She was
where?
born in Cali.
Cali,
so-
Colombia. Colombia.
There you go.
She's caleña.
Yeah.
Caleña.
My
We know
favorite.
about Colombia.
This is my favorite type of woman.
Go ahead. At 2.
Cubans
And-
and
Now
caleña.
you're here in Dade County.
Okay, entonces yo llegué a Miami Beach, right? I went to Biscayne Elementary for my first grade, then
Okay.
went to Otis Elementary by Aventura, like right by West Dixie,
Yeah.
Miami Gardens.
Yeah, I know
Okay.
exactly where it's at.
160.
I went there for elementary, then I went to Highland Oaks. Okay? And Ives Dairy, por ahí.
Mhm.
Moved around.
Wait.
She came north. She kept getting north and north.
And then I went to Crop because it was all like where you lived,
Yeah.
right? So I went to Michael Crop. Crazy shit on that fucking school.
So you guys kept moving like every year?
Yeah,
You kept
because
switching?
we had to. So like Middle school was this one. We stayed there for all the years. Then we went, okay, you're designated as Michael Crop, not ATM. Which is, excuse me, Alonzo and Tracy Morning.
Yeah.
On Biscayne. So either if you lived in Sunny Isles, you would go to ATM. If you lived like Aventura, Ives Dairy, Miami Garden, Sky Lake, you would go to Crop. Right. So I went there, and then after that school, I went to NMB because my mom moved to North Miami Beach. That school is where I dropped out of.
Nice.
High school?
Yeah.
That's where the road ended right there.
I mean, I never went,
so
it's
GED.
not like.
You just skipping
So
school.
that's
And
where
then
the
I had
corrupt-
really good grades in college. I mean,
Nice.
I used to get scholarships every semester. I was balling.
So you started college like right away when you like after you got your GED?
So
So
when
you
I
were
got
like,
my
what, like
GED, I was
17 in
pregnant.
college? Oh,
No.
wow.
I was 18.
So you got pregnant with Lena early?
Yes,
18?
absolutely.
Wow.
I was going on 19. So I was almost 19 when I was about to turn 19. So okay, I got pregnant when I was 18. Then at a couple months, so she was born in February. I turned 19 in August.
Wow.
So basically, think about it. I'm roughly 20 years older than her.
Right.
Because she turned 7, I turned 27.
Wow.
So you see what I'm saying?
Were
I
you,
found
were
out.
you with her dad at that point?
No, I left that very early on into the pregnancy. You know,
Wow.
I mean, of course, you always like go back and forth a little bit, but it's never solid. And it's almost like at one point, like I was like, you are not gonna, birth father.
So you were
But-
pretty much a single mom.
Yeah, of
pretty
course, in the beginning. But then, God blessed me with a very, very beautiful soul. And he really loved her like his own. And he still does.
He's the painter.
He
guy,
buys
right?
her.
He's the artist?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's his name? I forget his
Jonathan.
name. Jonathan, okay.
Shout
Yeah.
out Jonathan for being the good dad
Shouts to
gang.
Jonathan. That's the good
Shout out
dad
Jonathan,
gang right there.
baby. You're
Salute.
ready.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good dad gang.
Absolutely.
And I see that his involvement, like I see on your IG,
She
he's
smiles.
always like involved.
Oh
in her-
my God.
in her-
No, that's the thing. He is like one of my greatest friends.
Awesome.
And I am so happy that Lena doesn't have to deal with all that.
Yeah, searching.
That you see, it's
So as far as
he
Lena's
buys us
concerned, he's her dad.
And I've spoken to her about the other situation in a way that she understands. But I know that slowly but surely, as she gets older, I
She's
have to
gonna ask
continue.
questions. Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah.
So I'm not being
Do you
dishonest.
even think it's necessary?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Do you talk to the real dad? or
No, but I get child support, but it's only because they're garnishing his. We are talking
Right.
like no,
This is real stuff, y'all. This is real deal life right here.
fuck yeah,
So what I'm saying is,
Right.
So he doesn't want to be in her life, obviously.
Okay, there's a way. Okay, tú te imaginas? I tell you, I want to be in this person's life, but I'm over here doing some very sketchy weird shit.
Right.
You don't
If your
want
actions betray your
words. I'm
then-
not trusting you. You think I'm gonna leave
Right.
my child?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like absolutely not. Not even with me there.
No,
I
and
don't even want to be
as
around
as a
you.
single mother, you have to do what's right for you
no,
and your
it's-
child. So
it's
I
like
respect it.
Nobody can. You look back and people are still doing the same fucking shit as they
no
used
growth.
to.
Yeah, no growth.
Dog, it's the same shit. And
Dog,
you're
is the no growth. No
like,
growth.
ahí se
have
me
to
salió
mature.
el trio
Yeah,
five.
yeah. She said, nah,
Yeah.
no growth.
Yeah.
Nobody works. Hashtag.
No, but it's the truth though, and
No,
real.
and then they say
This
they
is
work,
real.
and then they say I work, and it's like no, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think you're
one day
you're
every-
killing yourself here.
Wait, work one day every 3 months.
yeah.
Carry the load.
No,
Continue.
It is what it is. I mean, denial is a big thing, amongst
The Nile
our
is a
people.
river in Egypt.
No, but denial is serious, and
It
you know,
is.
as a
No, it
single mother,
is.
I respect you. You got to make the right decisions for
Thank
you.
you.
And, your
And
child.
and my daughter is so emotionally intelligent
yeah,
that
I can see that.
I've brought her around his family, and I'm like, mommy,
But who? The stepdad or the real dad?
the
real
birth
dad's
father.
son.
That's what I'm saying. You call him the birth father.
Yeah,
I
we
love
ain't
that.
gonna call him real because
Okay, yeah,
ain't
he's
they're not real about
Okay,
that.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah,
The
go ahead.
birth father.
So la traíste pa la
I
familia de
did,
ella.
I
Sí,
did,
sí,
and
sí.
I explained to her, but she was 4.
She's there too young. Mhm.
Then now I'm like, okay, it's time to reintroduce that thought
That's
of
right,
like,
yeah.
hey, mama, I just want to, okay, I want to have a talk with you. Remember when I spoke to you when we went to go see this person's family, blah, blah, like
Yeah. She's
and it's funny
getting
because
it.
my mom and I don't have a good relationship, but me and my daughter literally look at each other like it's a mirror,
Yeah.
but it's a good mirror. Because I'm teaching her to love herself, and she encourages me to love me. That way I can love her, and she can love me back. With my mom, she puts me down.
I know.
And then all I want to do is
bucket. I know it's bucket. It's
back
I
up.
know.
And then it's just a cycle. So it's all about what you mirror and you project into the world, into people you love.
So,
you know?
Let me ask you this. So you're saying the real dad's family is trying to get introduced into her life. We have a similar situation where let's just say the dad gave up custody. I want you to answer this. So the dad gave up custody to the children, to the one child, but the grandmother and his mom and his sister are still in like my niece's life. The dad gave up custody. So how is it in your situation? Which one, a grandfather, a uncle, which one of those individuals is maybe important to your daughter's life now? That's what matters, because you get me. So who of his family, does the mother care or the dad? You understand?
Oh, no. Yeah. So
like,
real
this
talk.
is
This
real. This
talk
is
right
not.
here.
This is no. This is like
Flor
real.
de Canela
Does your
on
family
Fuego Talk
care
getting
about
real.
your blood? Because listen, this is blood
I
now.
love it.
This is
I
why
love
I
it.
say, because it's different. This is
I love
blood.
it.
Remember, this is your
No,
blood.
and I believe that
Wait,
this is therapeutic.
This is your blood.
From
This
is therapeutic for her as well.
you.
So I want you to get it out.
Okay, I'm gonna answer your question.
Yes, please.
But I'm as a good storyteller, you gotta go a little back.
Okay.
She has to put the dramatic spin on it. She's
Absolutely.
an actress. Ever the actress.
Okay.
I love her.
I love you too. So when I was 17, I spoke about how my ex passed away, right? Okay. He passed away, and before that, I was already going to church. I met very beautiful people in church.
This is before Lena, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And guess where I met that person that stepped up?
In church.
In church.
Exactly. That's God. That's God.
Exactly.
But
you know how?
right?
Yes.
Yes.
He was the youth group leader.
Wow.
And he's 5 years older than me, right? So at the time, he was already in his 20s. And when I went to church, I was going to the youth group, right? And it came a long way where I was still with Ellis, my ex who passed away. And as soon as he passed away, I drifted from church. Because,
it's tough.
You already know. And I'm glad to be alive after that. But as soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was like, wow, okay, I'm going to do it. Life's going to be good. I chose the right thing. I believe it deep down in my soul, because after that, my life completely changed. And God was able to make a very big transformation in my life. Imagínate if I would have done something crazy in that moment out of fear but I was so rooted in love that I knew that this is what I needed.
A good
right?
start, yeah.
And as a child, my mom would give me pela, and I would go to the room and I would just lock myself, and I'd be like, one day I'm going to have a child, and she's going to be a girl, and she's going to be my best friend. And so when I got pregnant, I was like, you know what? I almost died 2 weeks ago. I'm going to keep her, right? Or him, or I didn't know.
You didn't know, yeah.
But the point is that after I met these people, and then after when I got pregnant, I went back, right? I went back to the church. His parents are the pastors of this church.
Wow.
So they told us as soon as me and him got together, when Lena was like 2 months. So that's how old she was when he came in and started to raise my daughter. Wow. 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's her dad.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's go back. And then his mother, the pastora of the church, which, by the way, I lived for 4 years, and I was on the worship team for 4 years. So that was a great experience too. But she was like, hey, I had a dream, actually, when I brought my daughter. She was like, and she welcomed me, basically. So to answer your question, they're very welcoming.
Nice.
So she was like, I had a dream that I had a baby in my hands, and she was a tan baby, and it was a girl. And I was like, really? And no, ella es del espíritu, pero del espíritu.
Before Lena was born?
Yeah, no, after.
Oh,
she was like, and we didn't know how to tell you this because we didn't know that you were expecting, and we didn't know. And she was like, but this is it. And they were like, that's my granddaughter.
Wow.
So yeah, this is definitely God's son, is what I'm saying.
So you still get along with them?
Absolutely, yeah. I love her. She's like
That's so beautiful.
she's my spiritual mother.
That's awesome.
Even if we don't
That makes
speak all
me
the
so
time,
happy,
she
It makes me
is.
so happy. So I bet any amount of time could go by and you'll still hit her up and you guys.
I mean, we can get mad at each other, whatever.
That's
But she
normal.
loved me and I
that's
love her.
normal. Yeah, that's
I
normal.
mean, that's how
You
it
know,
is.
you know what I mean.
We're all imperfect and we all make
And that was,
mistakes.
and I was trying to in that moment. I feel like I was speaking to her.
Yeah. But that's how it is, you know.
It's
I'm sure you guys
important.
have that relationship.
It's important, like I said, like at least for one of the people in the bloodline to be present
Yeah.
in her
Yeah.
life.
Because
it's
she said-
important, bro. It's very important to gain the history
No.
of the family. They don't know, like, okay, so when my grandmother died, you know how much information she took?
Right.
I can't tell you because only she has those answers.
Yeah.
To those. That's what I said.
Yeah.
I got some stories, but
Yeah.
not all of them. Now, my
To this
oldest
day, it
cousin.
kills
Now
me
watch
with
this.
my
Here.
parents.
My
I'll be like,
oldest,
yo,
my oldest
so many
cousin.
things that went with them.
Oh
you
yeah,
know
oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
oh yeah. My oldest cousin. So I'm like the fifth in line. My oldest cousin, Carmencita, she's 62. So she has all the family history. You get me? Because she was. It was like closer to our grandmother. When
Right,
we
right,
get me?
right,
So
right,
somebody
right,
has to be
right.
close to gain that information. 'Cause if not,
Absolutely.
you just,
And I'm not
like,
even close with any of those people, which sucks. But I am gonna get information from my dad when I go see him. Remember, I'm gonna sing a song with him.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm not telling anybody because it has to be organic.
No, but
Right?
It's a secret.
I kind of wanted to get into that too because I remember you
We
telling me
will.
about that.
But I wanna close off on the. What were we just? Sorry.
What we were just talking about right now?
Yes. Oh, so she calls her Abu. And
abuelo.
Abu como abuela.
Abuelo, yeah.
So she's Abu. She'll be like Abu. So when I was raising her and I was sober for 4 years, literally going to school, I had some good 4 years, man. And I'm trying to get back to that too. But you know, right now I'm on like tunnel vision time that it just gets hard. But either way, she calls her Abu, and Jonathan's dad, she calls her Abuelo, and Abuelo is, I believe they went to an Italian restaurant one day, and the little girl, like it was like family owned, and the little girl in the back was like Abuelo.
Abuelo.
That might be Italian. I don't know if they mispronounced it,
is
but
Italian
no
for
matter what,
grandfather.
that's what Lena calls it.
Yeah.
Lena's like Abuelo, and she has this little thing where she crinkles her nose and she goes Abu, and I go.
She's like a little
Abu.
mafia. She's like a little mafia baby.
She is such a mafia baby. Oh my god. Okay, but I'm sorry. I wanted to close off on that because I
Go.
wanted to
What were you gonna say?
you were asking me about my dad.
About that.
My-
I wanted to get into that real quick because
my
we spoke about
father.
it before. Yes,
The father.
because it's a very interesting story. You said you and your dad never really had a relationship.
No, we did not. We didn't have a relationship, and it makes me upset sometimes when I tell my mom, like, "Ma, like, come on,
Yeah.
like, what you talking about?" She's like, "He sent you a dress when you were like 3." I'm like, "Bro."
Yeah. Well, but you said you and your brother get along good though.
Yeah, my brother actually has always been there. Like,
Been
he's
there,
always
yeah,
checked up on me,
support, yeah.
Facebook,
He's your half brother.
and
No?
never, but never has judged me.
Never.
My family's very
Right.
judgy. And actually, I
Judgmental.
wanted to talk about this today.
Go ahead.
When
air it
you're
out.
the black sheep of the family, they're not gonna fucking like you.
We all are.
They're
We
not
all-
gonna
I
like
was.
you.
We all
I'm that.
Even your
I'm that.
closest, they're gonna be like, no, because you're just showing them in your own existence
Right.
how much they're wrong.
Because you didn't. The thing is, being the black sheep is just this. It's not following standard protocol.
Yeah,
that's just what it is.
Exactamente. But
You're
you
not,
know
you're
what?
not a square.
Pero tú
You're
sabes
not a
porque
square.
you know why you're not following it? Because if you follow it, it's just gonna repeat the cycle.
Exactly.
So to break
thank
a
you.
cycle-
Wow, that was so. You
to
got
break
it.
a
She's
cycle.
dope. She's dope. I love her.
Okay,
She's the shit.
that's
was gonna
crazy.
say-
People don't understand that. That's what I'm
That-
saying.
but
Like,
that's-
what were we just saying? The same thing. Homie breaking the
Can't leave
cycle.
that.
No, homie
She's
breaking
the best.
the break.
Yeah.
Look at this.
That's a quote right there. That's a
No,
clip
that's
right
deep.
there.
That's deep.
That's
Breaking
viral.
the
Guys.
cycle.
To break the
and
cycle.
they call us black sheep
And to break
because we want to break the cycle.
exactly.
Damn, I wish I had a
Exactly.
hammer right here. I will break the table. Hold
Aries
on.
energy, wait.
Yeah,
Aries
no, for
energy,
sure.
bro.
Relax, big guy.
Fuego.
Relax, big guy. Fuego, talk to the max. Relax.
All right,
Okay,
continue.
espérate.
Continue.
But basically, when you're trying to break the cycle, you're going against the tide.
Yes.
So the tide's always gonna go,
Push you back out.
and you're gonna be like, no, bitch. Like, even as long as you get to the island, I always see it that way. I haven't gone into my island yet. I'm still pushing.
Yeah.
I'm still pushing against the tide, but
Roll,
as soon as roll your boat
gently down the stream.
just keep swimming,
Merrily,
just keep
merrily,
swimming,
merrily,
just
merrily.
keep
Like-
swimming, swimming.
Okay, that's life right there.
She's Broadway. I'm telling you,
There's a
she's
lot of
Broadway on
subliminal
wheels.
messages. There's a lot of
On
subliminal
wheels.
messages
That's
here.
that. You know they had theater on wheels like back in like when it first Shakespeare times.
Yeah. In the
Oh my
carriages.
God.
In the
That's
oh
where
my
it comes from.
I know. Wow. Where art thou, Romeo?
I was gonna say, give us a little bit
Romeo,
of them little voices that you do.
Oh
Which
my
one?
God.
Whatever you want. Whatever
Do you
you
want-
want to
do you
tease
want-
us
Do
with,
you
I love
remember
it.
when we were
Not
talking?
She wants to do the British.
The
She wanna do the
British and
British
the
voice.
Columbia.
Honestly, I really need to just hear it first because
Yeah,
it
to
just
get you
it
going.
helps.
Do you
Yeah,
like Peaky
yeah.
Blinders?
I really do. It's
Do you-
so
Do you
good.
really?
Peaky Blinders was actually something that really changed my life. I
Peaky Blinders.
oh my god, that was
Yes.
really good.
Yes, I'm pretty good. I must admit. I'm like Arthur Shelby in a big
You
fat
oh my god,
Cuban
dude,
bunch.
stop. You could
Can
bro.
I
Yeah, I
tell you
can definitely
something?
do
You
it.
can
Can I tell
play
you something?
some
Listen
like
to this.
mafia
Wait.
shit.
Oh no,
Listen to
definitely.
this. So check this out.
Forget
I'm checking
about
it
it,
out.
baby.
When
Forget
I-
about it.
the-
Are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Watch
Yes.
this. You're gonna love this. Wait. So one of the gentlemen that I worked with on South Beach in 2014 and 2016, it was an older
Heard.
gentleman named Jay. So we all have different voices and accent, right? Correct.
Correct.
His accent
Correct.
was the British accent, and get ready, he was making $60,000 to $70,000.
Did he have this whole setup?
month? No, on the phone, a month.
Oh,
bro.
oh my god. Wow.
Because
Can
of
I
the
do
British,
that?
I can
Like
show
what,
you how to
doing-
do
doing like,
that British
cold calls?
accents. No, it's not
I
cold
could
calls.
do
You
that.
got the leads. You
Hello,
got the
yes.
I
leads.
could do like
That's
a really
Greece
I could
from
do-
UK.
And they
Listen,
paid. I don't
listen.
know why. Like I would do my little West Virginia voice like this a couple of times, but
Oh my god,
as soon
you
as I
did
spoke,
that.
yeah, as soon as I spoke, they know. Oh, you're from
What,
New York. You're
incarnation?
She's a Southern belle now. Yo, she's a shapeshifter,
It's
kid.
because I've watched Gone with the
Yeah.
Wind, you know?
Oh my god, I
Oh
gotta
my
get
God.
that voice.
She's like,
I got,
Don't tell me. And she's like, Red, what do I do? He's like, honestly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Honestly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Frankly, my dear, I don't
Frankly,
give
my
a
dear.
damn.
Yes, that's what it was. My bad. You know, the
Frank,
Grand Limit
no,
takes
I
over.
fucked up. It's
Yeah,
okay.
you threw me off. Hey, but
No,
you're
but
incredible.
okay,
Those
you
impressions are
can you do
incredible.
Scottish? It's like get your feet off the table.
Oh man, Scottish. I always think of Conor McGregor. Is Conor McGregor Scottish? No, he's Irish, right? I'm sorry. Did I fuck that up?
I think he's
He's Irish?
he's Scottish.
He's Scottish?
I think.
Because I remember, I always
He's
think of
always
him
like,
when I think of Scottish.
"Oi."
I always think of him. Look at the little peanut head. And when he fought Floyd
so
Mayweather,
bad.
a little peanut head. Bro, he rubbed Floyd Mayweather's head. Yo.
and it's deep.
I was
And
like,
it's
look at the
deep,
money
yeah,
team.
it's deep.
Look
It's-
at the money team, bro. He came and he rubbed his head. Look
money,
at the little
yeah.
peanut head. Fucking Floyd Mayweather, you little monkey. He looks like a little monkey, bro. He was
Circus,
hilarious.
and they got
Yeah,
paid.
he was. Bro, he was crazy.
I think that's the
Yo,
seventh.
Conor
I think
McGregor's
that's the
hilarious.
seventh
Oh, I almost
highest
died.
grossing fight ever. I think that's the seventh. I think that's the seventh highest grossing pay-per-view fight. And
Yeah, that was
Floyd
incredible.
Mayweather
That
has
was
3
incredible.
of the top 10. So
He's done them. He's
I
done
give
them
it to
all.
him. The
He's
running
killed
man.
Okay.
the
Sasa
exhibition.
Gun.
Did you guys see the? So I was bartending at the theater after a performance because I was like, yo, let me bartend. And he was like, you should know how to bartend, right?
I was
I'm
gonna
like,
ask you.
I'm
Did
like,
you set
yeah.
up the free drinks thing?
Yeah, I did.
You set it. I knew it. It was your idea, wasn't it? No.
No, it was the director's. I
Oh,
set up
okay.
when I got there. I was like, "Hey, Danny."
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "This is how
You
I came in."
suggested it
No,
to
no,
him.
no, no, no.
You suggested it to
No,
him.
I'm smooth.
Danny
I'm
Suarez.
smooth.
finesse.
Danny
I'm
Suarez,
smooth.
I've got the
This
idea.
is how I
Pick the
did
game.
it.
I got to
This
peep it.
is
Let's
how
peep it.
I
Go ahead.
did
Go
it.
ahead.
So I got out, right, and I had my stuff, right, and I had my stuff.
She see how she
And
She's flexing.
premeditates
her
Look at it,
game.
Look at it. Look at
she
it.
premeditates.
Learn,
her game.
And I
boys.
said-
Learn, boys.
I said, "Danny, you're bartending tonight?" And he's like, "I don't know how to bartend." I'm like, "I do," because
Yo, this is like a scene from a movie. I
and
swear
he
to
was
God.
like, "You should. You're like supposed to be a professional, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I am. Like, let me bartend." Like it was like
This is a
that
script.
time.
This
Yeah,
is a script for a short film. This is a script for a short film. I want
And
to
then
direct.
he was like, okay, come over here. Tequila's ours though. I was like, we ain't selling tequila tonight.
That was it.
That's awesome.
Learn quick.
That's it.
And then he was like, let's go. So when the person came up, he's like, you have tequila?
No.
And I looked at him. You know, it's like
Tequila.
Nope.
And he was like,
We're fresh out.
sorry, man, we don't got any. And I was like, oh my God. But we have Tito's, we have Jack Daniels, and we have Svedka.
Ever the bartender.
We have, what was the other? We have wine. And people just came, and I was cutting up the limes. I was like, here.
Ooh.
You make it with a little slit. Would you like a lime with that?
Finesse.
So you're like a professional bartender.
I'm a mixologist.
But do it in
Mixologist.
British. Do it in,
Because
Wow.
that's what I was trained
in
to
the
do.
British, in the British
Wow.
voice.
Pinch Kitchen. Shout out to Pinch Kitchen. Because they taught me how to fucking not only
Do it in a
bartend.
British voice.
A lime, please.
Shout out to Pinch Kitchen.
No, the lime. Would you like a lime with this? Dude, would you like a lime? I can't do it. Would you like a lime with this?
Would you like a lime with this?
There you go.
The British accent is out the
Kill it.
window.
I gotta learn
It's
that.
because
I gotta learn that.
I've learned from Keira Knightley and Emma Watson. They've all been a very big inspiration in my life, and I think that the more that I watch them, I just feel like I can really embody them.
Right.
I really can.
But you have to be like, you have to be in the flow of it. You have to be like,
I have
watching
to.
it.
No, this is the most
Right.
I've done it in like fucking 6 months. I don't
Right,
know
right,
what the
right.
fuck's going on. But I love you guys.
It's
That's
like
why
me.
I'm
It's
so
like me when I
comfortable.
watch Scarface too much. I start talking like Scarface.
It'll help.
Hey, let me tell you something, man. I want to talk.
What, you think I'm funny? like I'm a clown to you? Like what do you mean? Like
Yeah,
I'm funny?
I watch Goodfellas. I start talking like I'm Italian.
The fuck you?
Hey, forget about it. Hey, I went down
Forget
the street.
about it.
I went down the street. I saw these couple guys over there. They went down the street.
Why
wishing
why haven't you fucking done something with that? That
That's
is
what I
so
told him.
gold.
With what?
Watch this. I tell him to write
What do you mean?
scripts.
Oh no, I do that with my eyes closed.
I told him to
Oh
write
my god!
scripts.
I do that in
Write
my
a script.
sleep.
I will.
I
Bro.
told you, I got some stuff. We gonna work on some stuff. We gonna work on some stuff.
I'm
man.
waiting on that.
Yeah, we gonna do it. We got Mark the Shooter on deck now, so we gonna make some things happen.
Mark the shooter.
We gonna be shooting some short films. We gonna be doing some things, man.
All right, but wait.
What?
What other?
What?
what other?
No, we're not done. It's never
What
done.
other motherfucking? Can we do some like Argentinian accents?
You
here?
do whatever you want. It's your show.
Che, boludo, pero yo
Yes,
estoy...
No,
Mire,
no seas un boludo.
que mira, que Messi
Mira.
ahora llegó a Miami, loco.
We're about to like, and people are gonna be like, "What the fuck? They don't sound
Yeah,
Argentinian."
I know.
I don't give a
Mira.
shit though. You know why? Because I love my friend Lucy.
¿Cómo que yo no sueno? ¿Cómo que no
He's
sueno argentino?
Argentino. He's like, ¿por qué haces eso? What are you?
And they look at you crazy like.
Like he looks at me like, ¿qué haces, boluda? Like, what are you doing? It's so cute. And then he'd be like, bueno, esta mañana yo me vine muy cansado, pero igual yo tengo que irme a trabajar y, o sea, si yo me fumo un pito, yo me lo fumo, pero yo llego al trabajo.
Llego al trabajo a tiempo.
You
¿Es
gotta know-
marihuanado o no?
You know what's crazy? You have to know the slang.
Yeah.
Once you know the slang,
you're good.
you can fuck
You
it
could-
up.
Yeah. That's it's true. You gotta know
I
the
still have
slang,
so
yeah.
much work to do, guys. Don't fucking.
The language.
Don't judge.
That's why I call it the
Judge
language.
not, and you shall not be judged.
If you know the
Thank you.
language, you
Forgive,
in there.
and
Yeah.
you shall be
That's how it
forgiven.
is. If you don't know the language, you're in
Absolutely. And let me tell you, Fleur de Canela knows the language.
Fleur de Canela.
Fleur de Canela.
Fleur de canela.
Canelita, what's up with the music?
Fleur de
Talk to
canela.
us.
Are you
The
focused more on the
multi-talented.
acting than the music?
Multi-talented.
Honestly, I have been, but I need music in my life. I need something new. And I have like, if you look at my notes, you'll see like spread out weird ass shit that don't make sense
Right.
This is ideas of that.
because I've put it all like jumbled.
Right.
But I truly feel that very soon I am waiting for that breakthrough because whatever I'm gonna put out is gonna have so much meaning.
Mhm.
I don't want to just put something out to put it out because then I'm like not doing what I'm supposed to do.
Mhm.
I want to write what I really like, how I really feel, and to execute it is another process. So
That's
it's
another
like it
stage.
takes so much out of you, but it's so worth it. And I'm ready. I think I'm ready because I'm gonna come back to a place where I left off. Now that I remember, I have been thinking about taking a little break, like a couple like
A break from what?
From work.
Me too.
Meaning not like a
Me too.
From
I need
work
a
or
break.
from my 9 to
creating?
5.
I need a break.
From my 9 to 5
From your 9 to
to
5.
create.
Yes, I need that.
So
Create what?
Greatness. What else you create?
No,
Wait,
but I understand.
I want to know. I want to hear her take on it.
Greatness.
Dame un
To
poquito.
create what? Of course.
Because
I want to create content. I want to shoot more videos of me with music. I want to write. I want to dedicate days to writing. And I can't do that when I'm worried about money.
Working, yes. It's tough.
And it's not even about, I'm worried about money. And I'm like, I have to get this. But you know what? One thing I've learned in my whole journey is that God has never abandoned me. Ever. No matter what. Ooh, amen. No, God has never abandoned me.
That's a fact of life.
Because I'll tell you this. I have been in places, like when I went to, I've been to LA like 6 times. Mm-hmm. One day, I decided to.
Love LA.
I love it too. But the thing is, to live in California, which is my goal, I'm going to live in like Orange County. A place where I can really raise my daughter. I don't want to live in fucking, because LA es un poquito.
Yeah, total.
Oh, yeah,
Pero yo siempre voy a, but I'm
always gonna,
I'm gonna work there though.
I love it, yeah, and
I'd
love to work there, but I wouldn't want to live there.
So yo fui a Burbank. I went to Burbank, California. One day, I took an Uber there, knowing I have no more money.
Shout out to my Boss Grind family with the studio in Burbank. Yeah.
So I literally took an Uber, knowing that was my last, right? Kind of like right now. I always do things like this because I know it's worth it. So I got there and I was like, fuck, I want to find a way to get inside. Or I want to apply for a job as a production assistant or something.
Yeah.
At the time, it was COVID. And people were like, we're doing applications online. So if you want to apply online.
That was the voice.
I'll give you the,
the white girl in California.
That was the voice.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. That's the Valley girl in California working at the...
But it's like that, like very calm. It's like,
very zen. It's like very zen.
Yeah, and I'm like, bitch, you'll snap if I literally start screaming right now. So don't.
Bitch. Biatch. No,
but okay, the point is that I looked at my freaking phone and guess what? Algo me dijo. Something in my spirit said, check your bank account.
No
and
way.
in the time, I was still in school and I was getting, I told you, I was a 3.87 student. Because of my single mother status, I used to have like $3,000 in my bank account every semester.
Wow.
Because of my scholarships.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's why I was taking trips. And I was like, I'm going to make the most of this. And that's when I realized I don't want to be in school. I was like, fuck this. I know I've put my whole body and soul because I love it, but that doesn't mean I don't love it if I leave it. Mm-hmm. It means I want more.
Bigger, bigger. You were trapped. I know
right.
The walls,
your ambition was bigger than
my ambition was more than a paper.
It was in the maze.
I'm done. And especially let me not even get into that.
They didn't care.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
They didn't care.
No, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I mean, even though it would have been good for you to follow through.
It's the maze.
Yeah.
It's the Matrix.
You get out of it. Yeah. No, the maze. Like when you get in there, you got to get your way. You got to get out of there. Some people be stuck in that maze a whole lifetime.
But that's why you have to feel.
It's a maze.
It's a maze.
I think she's on her way. Yeah. She's on the right track.
She's a pusher.
Estaba diciendo algo. What was I telling you guys?
I'm sorry, you threw me off. I think I think you're well.
This is Fuego talk.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is Fuego talk.
I love you guys so much.
Fuego talk.
LA,
it's like a
California.
We're all fire signs, okay? Don't mind us.
That's what happens.
We'll always go back.
Took me 2 seconds.
So I went to Burbank and I checked. So I was getting scholarships, right? Mm-hmm. I was a 4.0 until I got a B in my fucking clinical psychology. Because remember, I kept psychology as my minor, and I decided to take clinical psychology, and I got a B. So I went down to a 3.87. Either way, I got fucking. They were like, "Here, you're doing great."
Ching.
That day when I went to Burbank, I was like, fuck, I'm broke as shit. I can't do this today. The tour is $78. ¿Qué pasó?
Look at this guy. This guy just took a picture. He took a picture of himself while you were talking. You didn't even notice.
Did you? What did you do?
48-hour shift. I was working at Baptist.
Sure that
I'm a brain surgeon. Hold on, I was working too.
We got the new THC merch is available right now, so we just did the drop.
Shout out to THC.
Yeah, shout out to THC crew. Yeah.
But let her finish. That was a drop. That was a
plug.
That was a free drop. That was a free drop.
Imagine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean
LA.
It's okay.
LA.
Go ahead.
So I looked at my bank account. Something told me to look at it. And the whole point of this is that I found $800 in my bank account. It was a disbursement from that morning.
Wow.
I never found
It's a
that.
blessing. I love it. I love
But
it.
that's
when
why
that-
God has never
that's
left
happened in my
me.
life.
God has never
God is
left
good.
me.
God is
Hey,
good. God is
can
good.
I-
God is good.
How
God
do
is
I
good.
get that one?
God
I've
is
never
good.
gotten
God is
no
good.
unemployment
Yes.
check, no
Bro,
stimulus.
Bruh,
How
you
can I
got-
get one?
She's
Listen.
like,
I know
bruh, you
how-
gotta have a kid,
I'm
bruh.
not gonna get one. I'll never get one. I'll never get
Es
one.
el bendición de Dios
Yeah, yeah,
at this
yeah.
point because
We'll never
They
be
take,
mothers,
they
kid.
take. No, they take.
We'll never
from
be
us.
We'll
They
be
take.
mothers. We're done.
Mm.
That's it. We're not
you're
gonna
done.
get- That's it. We're done. That's it.
No, I'm over it. I'm over it. They take from us a lot, like I said.
They
so we
do.
have
They
to
do.
learn.
They do. Okay. So
I'm happy. Are you happy?
We gotta land this plane at some point.
I don't want to land the plane.
I'm happy. Are you happy?
We have to, but we
We
don't
have
have to do it right now. That's okay. Another thing.
Go ahead.
Can I get something off my chest?
Go,
I was
get,
gonna
get it off your chest.
I was gonna bring
Canela,
it in. See,
get
she
it off
already
your
knows
chest.
how to cue it in. Also,
She
I was
already
gonna
knows.
say we're here.
Listen.
She
This
could be
is
like
Fuego.
a good
This
co-host.
is Fuego Talk.
She could be a good Fuego Talk
I'm
co-host.
gonna bring you in. This is
I agree.
This is
I
Fuego Talk.
agree.
I think
This
so.
is
I
Fue-
agree.
This is Fuego
We can
Talk.
have her come in and like cover for me.
I will
whenever I'm
be
not
Let me
here.
here.
drop. Look at this guy. Yeah, he
Yeah.
already took vacation. Anyway, this guy already opted out for a vacation. I'm trying to bring this one in.
I'm
Cheers
trying
to
to figure.
that vacation.
I'm trying to figure out
I'm
my
trying to go
exit
to Puerto
strategy.
Rico.
Cheers.
I'm trying to go to Puerto
I'm
Rico,
trying
guys.
to go too. My girlfriend
No,
doesn't want
I-
to take
let's
this
all
off.
go to Puerto Rico.
Oh, Puerto Rico. Oh, the only way I'm going to Puerto Rico is if we get a podcast with Bad Bunny and Anuel at the same time in Puerto Rico.
Nah.
Yeah, and Wisin and Yandel.
I'm just kidding.
We'll come over there for that. We got to do it.
No, but she.
I love Anuel and I love Bad Bunny. Y'all make me dance. However, Dios mío, ¿qué pasa?
Acho, pai, mira, en verdad, papi, mira, yo vine de Puerto Rico para acá, papi, entonces cuando yo llegué aquí,
Exactamente.
You guys with your
Pero que-
voiceovers. Stop.
Oye,
Listen.
¿verdad que
I'm sorry. I'm
tú me
sorry.
estás, ¿qué tú me estás haciendo?
¿Qué? te hice algo. Imagine his. Got
That
real
was
for a
in the
second.
character
I know.
though.
Oh, I'm
Stop,
sorry.
stop.
You threw me off. I was like,
So
what?
leave
I'm
it-
supposed to
Yo,
throw you off.
Cue it up.
Kind
Go ahead, I'm
but
gonna let
not
you
really.
cue
Okay,
this one
wait.
up.
What
Get
about
off your
Selena?
chest segment.
Selena.
Selena?
Who's Selena?
Let's talk Selena because I'm gonna do karaoke on Saturday for my birthday with a lot of Selena.
Oh, the singer.
Como
Selena.
la flor.
Con tanto amor.
You know how to do all
Go.
those?
Kick it.
No, I know how to do two really good.
Which one?
Si una vez and
Do you rap? I was gonna say you rap or no?
I
Which
cannot
one?
freestyle
The
to
money is
save my
coming in,
life.
You have a, you. Oh, but you
Bro,
wrote that. You wrote that.
Nah,
But yeah,
come on,
we
man. You don't gotta reveal that.
nah,
She
but
killed it though.
no, but he really
She
did help
performed
that. He
She
did.
performed.
He
the
I
really
fire.
wish.
did.
Listen, you know, I wish.
I
I'm
don't-
gonna say this. I wish. Listen to this.
He's like, you don't gotta reveal that.
No, that it hurts my feelings because I always tell my friends like, if you write me a rap song, I'll pay you $500. And I
¿Tú
feel
quieres
like
que yo tengo
no, watch this,
$500?
watch this. I feel like if somebody writes me
I
a
told
rap
you, I'll write for
record,
you, like-
no, I'm just saying.
Well, no problem.
Let me finish.
Stop.
I feel like if somebody writes me a rap record,
Yes.
I'll invest $100,000 into
But
it.
you know
Oh
what?
my
I think Aries are very good at writing. Remember Bree?
The only
I
way I'll
mentioned
do
her
that-
last
Listen to me.
video.
I'll write the record for you if you invest 100,000.
Look.
But you got to put Canela on the chorus.
So do it.
And a verse, and a feature of the verse. Yeah.
This
The
ain't
money-
no ordinary
no.
love.
Oh my
What's-
God! Look,
No.
She remembered.
She knows it. The trap
that's
song
your
you
favorite
did,
female artist.
That's my
You
joint.
said it.
Sade. I will go to sleep with her on the headphones.
It goes,
It's crazy.
cherish the day, won't go astray. I won't be afraid. You won't catch me running.
Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, Sade, something else, man.
Sade is the shit.
I'm gonna let you end this off with a freestyle since you don't want to
I
get
don't
nothing
I
off
can't
your chest.
freestyle.
A song. No,
I
her.
can't freestyle to save my life.
She's
knows
more
the
of
I'm
the,
a
segment.
writer.
She's more of the
Please
rehearsed
don't do that to me
performer.
because I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, no. She's more of the. She's more of the rehearsed.
What I
performer.
say-
One day, maybe when I'm like 43, I'll fucking spit the fucking firest freestyle
But
ever.
you never. I don't. When I say freestyle,
I can
just
write.
like a rap.
I
Do you have
can
a
like
rap
my
you wrote?
reggaeton. I wrote
Yeah,
it
yeah.
on
So
the way
you
to
know
the
it?
studio.
Momento.
You know it?
Momento.
Momento.
You know
We got that.
I
one
wrote
coming
that
from
on
Fire
the
in
way to the
Booth.
studio, and then when I got to the studio, the person who started to produce it, and then he changed out with another producer. he gave me the hook and I wrote the rest.
Got you.
That one's coming on Fuego in the Moon series. Stay tuned. Flor de Canela on Fuego in the Moon series with Momento.
El momento.
Can you do it? Can you do
Momento.
it? Can you end it off like that?
Yeah, let's play it though.
Oh my God, she's gonna have to play it.
Can we?
You can play it if you want. It's just we're not gonna catch it here. But
Oh, you can put the audio.
That's what
you
I'm
can,
saying.
You can put
We
the
can
phone
play
over
it
here,
there.
no?
Oye, uy, ¿qué
put
te
them over there,
pasa,
go.
Let me
chico?
play for me. I'm gonna put it. Go
Do
ahead.
it, play
We're gonna
it,
go in
play
the, on the speakers. No, off your phone. No, off your phone. Come here. Give me your phone. Play.
Off the phone.
And I'll put it
okay,
here on
I
the mic,
got you.
and then you.
Do you want to do
that?
the? Do you want to do the ending of it? What part do you want it
Whatever
in?
you want. I just wanted to get this flex before we end the show. It's an hour.
Okay,
Yeah,
heard.
Yeah. So they're
Okay,
kicking
it's
us
ready
off.
to play.
Remember the sponsors
Pero
that kick us off.
don't let it.
The sponsors. There's only
Who
so
the
much
fuck?
money.
Sponsors,
I love
relax.
it. Yes, of course there's
Nobody's
sponsors.
kicking us off.
don't let it.
Nobody, no sponsor could ever kick. Come on.
I know. I sponsor this.
Don't
Guys,
let it
not a
lock.
sponsor.
Don't
There's
let
not a
it
sponsor
lock.
alive
Okay,
that
don't
could
let it
kick
lock.
me off
Listen,
of anything.
Stop. Look, I got to his nerves. This is what the show's really about.
Tú estás bien, Ubi.
No. It's just,
¿Qué te pasa? ¿Qué te
he's
pasa,
saying the
chico?
sponsors are kicking us out.
There's no sponsors, right?
The sponsors wouldn't be able to.
the joint. This the joint, y'all. Look at that. Go ahead. For the boys.
Shout out to Carlick Beats.
For the boys at home. Get you some canela. For the boys.
Oh.
Tengo que decir, tengo muchas ganas de ti,
Trap.
pero tú no sabes de mí.
Fuego
Sabes
Talk
que
Podcast.
tengo muchas ganas de ti. Tengo que decir. Tú ni me quieres hablar porque tienes que jugar. Yo sé que me quieres sin tener que hablar. Yo sé que estás buscándome, pero tú estás entregándote. Ey. Déjate de hacer que tú no me quieres querer, pero yo sé que yo fui la que te hizo caer. Yeah, I made you fall, so I stand tall, make you wanna call. Tu manera, todos los pones en espera. Tengo lo que quieres en la guantera. I'm so fierce, you call me pantera. You don't know how much you wanna take it so far. 'Cause I know that you start a fire in my heart. 'Cause I know that you start a fire in my heart.
Get you. Get you some. That was for the boys. Get you some, but that's a cap. You know,
Let them know where they
that's
can find
what it is. That's a cap.
Du canal.
Flo.
I took 2
That's the
years of French,
way.
motherfucker.
Yeah, you spell that at FLEUR.
FLEURDE Canela. If you don't know how to spell canela, you gotta go on Google, motherfucker, because I can't tell you no more.
Yes, you already know. Canelita in the building. Fuego Talk. You be the underboss, the Apex. My brother, Hurricane
It's
G.
Guam.
Hurricane
Sauce
Joe
Kings, aka listen,
Yes,
Bazooka Joe, aka Rocket Ship Joe. I get there faster than everybody else because I only do express.
You
Yeah.
already know. Shouts to Mark the Shooter. You already
I
know,
love
man.
y'all.
Yeah, Mark.
Shout out to Pinch Kitchen. Shout out to Brianna. Shout out to all my friends. I
Yes.
love y'all.
All the beautiful girls, all the
and
pretty
shout out
girls.
to my fucking amazing
Wait,
friends.
Exilios.
At home.
Exilios.
Shout out to
Exilios
Exilios.
this weekend.
Yolande Perez.
This Friday.
This Friday, free drinks. Saturday, Sunday.
MainStreetPlayers.com.
MainStreetPlayers.com/tickets.
MainStreetPlayers.com/tickets. Fuego Talk. We out of here. You be the underboss, the Apex.
See you
and
next
Hurricane
time.
Joe Easy. We out. Flor de Canela, the one and only.